bats right, 6'4", 215 pounds, from Paradise Valley Community College. The Tucson, Arizona native coming into this season, coming off a great season with Paradise Valley with 16 appearances, having a 1.65 ERA while also posting a great K-9. That's strikeouts per 9 innings with Paradise Valley Community College. So he'll try and have a good, strong start to his 2018 season with the Green Giants now.
Well, the lights are on here at the ballpark. It's a cloudy, it has rained most of the day here in Windsor, Ontario, and also obviously the suburb here in Tecumseh. But the weather has broken, as they say, Justin. It is cool here at the ballpark, and I always say, what else is new? I always freeze here. Definitely cooler here in Tecumseh than it is in Windsor, no question about it.
Yeah, very cool temperatures as mentioned. And as you said, rain for at least a few hours today. Now it looks like the field, for the most part, looks fairly dry here. And now little gust of winds here, too, that might play a tiny bit of a factor in terms of hits and so forth once things get going here for these conditions tonight under the lights.
The catcher for the Green Giants this season, Alex Crump. He's wearing number 2, so he'll handle O'Brien here to start this contest. O'Brien, a big right-hander, wears number 31. Brody Dorn is at third. Gavin Homer at second. The shortstop is Tommy Sacco. And at first base is Harrison Jones. In left field, Carter Mosey. In center field is Gianni Tomasi. And in right field, Jordani Salva Rivera. So the first batter is ready to step up to the plate for the Lake Erie Monarchs. Let's get a look at Kelby Whaler. And he'll be the first guy to face O'Brien here in inning number 1. And the first pitch is underway. It's up high, 1-0.
Tonight's first pitch brought to you by
1-0, the count to Wheeler.
at 7:19 p.m.
Here's the 1-0, up high, 2-0. So it's 2-0 on Wheeler. On deck is Jordan Nawagu.
Yeah, already up into a hitter's count, as you can see, bats and hits right. So already off to a decent count to start things off for the ball game.
Here's the 2-0. Make it 3-0. First, O'Brien looking for his first strike. And the 3-0 pitch. Up high, he walked him. So Wheeler gets a walk, and that will bring up Jordan Nawagu. The Monarchs left fielder batting right-handed. So Nawogu, who plays at the University of Michigan. Getting the lead at first is Wheeler. Wheeler at first, Nawagu at the plate. And the pitch, swing and a miss. That's the first strike for O'Brien.
Yeah, and a good
5 pitches.
Yeah, good bounce back after throwing the first 4 balls for sure. Got to make sure you get in the strike zone here, already off to a decent count to start off the second batter.
And the 0-1 pitch up high. Here's a throw to first. Back safely as Whaler.
You tried to catch him off guard there with the low pitch. And in the end, almost able to get him there, but ended up kicking off the dirt. Now, they'll have to set themselves up once again.
1-1 to Nawago. Runner at first. Nobody away. We're just underway here at Lacassa Park in Tecumseh. And here's the 1-1, up high, 2-1. Well, he's gotten behind the first 2 batters here in the first inning. O'Brien trying to settle in for the Green Giants. Giants coming off a 12-1 victory last night. And the 2-1 pitch is inside and high. It's 3-1.
You need to settle down here already into hitters counts in the first two at-batters here. You don't want to end up walking your first two batters, especially getting into the 3-hole on up.
And the 3-1. Strike two, caught the corner on the outside. It's 3-2.
That was a nice, beautiful pitch to bounce back. Now he has to make sure he gets the job done where it's a ground out or potentially a strikeout here if he wants to get the batter out here.
And the payoff pitch, swing and a miss, he got him. So Nawago strikes out, it's one away here in the first. For the Monarchs, they'll bring up Khalid Bogard. Belgard is the DH for the Monarchs this season, or at least into this evening's game. On deck is Casey Slattery, the first baseman. O'Brien facing his third consecutive right-handed hitter. Runner at first, one away. And the first pitch is outside, it's 1-0.
And he needs to bounce back and try and get back into control here, else it's going to be a tough situation even with the one out, especially with a batter like Bogard who has that experience in the Big Ten.
The 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, it's 1-1. Well, in his first 11 pitches, he has thrown 8 balls and 3 strikes.
Yeah, I think he needs to settle on down here, take a deep breath, and if he wants to try and get the balls and strike balance back to about even for this game.
Here's the 1-1. Swung up and foul off the screen right in front of us. It's 1-2. The bullpen is up and stirring already in the St. Clair side of the field. It's the left-hander who is warming up in the St. Clair bullpen here in the first inning.
It looks like that manager Cooper is seeing what's going on the mound, does not want to risk anything.
Did he go around? Yes, he did. It's a strikeout. Second strikeout of the inning for O'Brien. It'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Casey Slattery. 2 away and a runner on first for Lake Erie. 2 outs in the first inning.
And with Slattery, of course, talented first baseman who grew up near Los Angeles, having a chance now to make the appearance here.
Good pitch, 0-1 to Slattery, the left-handed batter again. First left-handed batter that O'Brien has faced here this evening. 0-1 count to Slattery. Whalers at first. Small lead. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Nice block by Crump. Good block by Crump.
Yeah, it's a good block to make sure that ball didn't bounce away, or else it would end up bringing the man from first to second, obviously, there now.
Crump showing some nice ability there and agility.
That's for sure, to be able to dig that up with the dirt to make sure it didn't bounce away.
The 1-1 is fouled off and away. I think that went across the street. Close your windows. 1-2 the count to Slattery. Runner at first with 2 away. O'Brien kicks and deals. Curveball, he got him. Well, 3 strikeouts ends the inning for O'Brien and the Green Giants, and the Giants come to their bottom half of the first, and it's scoreless. Starting lineup. Batting lineup for St. Clair. Mossy, or I should say Mossy, Dorn, and Yordani Selva Rivaro will be the first 3 batters for St. Clair in the bottom half of the first inning. Alex Theus is the left-hander on the mound for the Lake Erie Monarchs.
Yeah,
so
with
it's Alex Theus.
Yeah, Alex Theus coming onto the mound, as mentioned. He's going to have a bit of a pitcher's duel potentially if it's going to show after bouncing back in the last pitch here. Now, chance for him to come on with Theas, of course, from Ohio State. Redshirted this past season and as an exploration major, of course. Was a talented player that, in addition to pitching back in high school, played at first base and the outfield. And, of course, was a player that was twice named All-League and was given 3 gold gloves for his fielding efforts in terms of Theas. Now, chance to see him for the first time.
Not tall. So he's a left-hander. That itself can pose a challenge, and we shall see. And again, his first batter will be Carter Mossy, the left fielder. Let's go around the horn for the Monarchs, position-wise. Working behind the plate is Jake Goudreau, number 2. At first base is Casey Slattery. The second baseman, Kelby Wheeler. The shortstop is Bobby Head. Third baseman, Alex Lambo. In left field, Jordan Owago. The center fielder is Zach Schwarzenberger. And the right fielder is Andrew Dyke. And on the mound, as we said, Alex Theas, and he's going to face number 16, Carter Mossy, here in the first inning, the bottom half of the first, and the first batter here at home for the St. Clair Green Giants. Big 6-foot, 190-pounder, good size. And the right-handed batter against the left-handed pitcher. The first pitch in for a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 0-1 to Mossy. Wind is blowing in pretty good here at the ballpark. Pitch is low and outside, 1-1. As mentioned, the lights are on, even despite the early so far in the evening. It's rather cool here in Tecumseh. We talked about that earlier. There's a swing and a miss. 0-2 now. The count on Mossy is the pitcher Theas up ahead on Mossy.
Yeah, Mossy in 2 of the 3 games in the first series got at least 1 hit apiece in those games. Looking to maybe do the same here.
And he got him on a strike. First strikeout, first batter. Mossy called out on strikes. It's 1 away here in the first inning.
Now batting out of San Francisco State University, the third baseman, number 12, Brady Dorn.
They'll bring up the third baseman, Brady Dorn. Brady Dorn is the third baseman. Another right-handed batter to face Theas.
Yeah, with Dorn coming in with experience from San Francisco State University, had a .389 average with 25 RBIs in 37 games there. Successful career up to date, of course. Now looking to bring that here.
First pitch is a strike. The second one's a ball. It's 1-1. 1-1 the count to Dorn. Jordani Selva Rivera, the right fielder, is on deck, and here is the 1-1 pitch. It's 2-1. 2-1 to Dorn.
Yeah, and Dorn's had a pretty decent start after the first series with a few hits in that .385 already the average, and after 3 games with the on-base percentage already above 1. Again, early on in the season.
Pitch is up high. It's now 3-1. 3-1 to Dorn. And the 3-1 is chopped to the pitcher slowly. Quick first pitch, the first, and he gets 2 out. 2 up and 2 down, and the Green Giants' first inning as Dorn bounds out to the pitcher, and they'll bring up Jordani.
You see the replay here of the chopper. Just didn't get quite the contact need to.
Matt Ornelia is batting for St. Clair. We had the wrong name there. We apologize. It's Matt Ornelia is the batter. Left-hander. Wearing number 18. I had the wrong name down, so I apologize. It's swung on and chopped and sliced foul down the left field line. 0-1 the count to Ornelia.
That has some decent pop with the wind, of course, from Palmer College, and as of last month had been in 30 games and with a 3.36 average and drove in 21 runs.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 0-2 the count to Ornelia, and the catcher and the pitcher are going to have a bit of a confab. Theus, along with Goudreau. Short conversation now over. There's Ornelia's hitting .500 this season thus far. A nice start to his year, as Jordan mentioned. And the 2-2. Low, 3-2. So Ornelia, left-hander against the left-hander, works the count to 3-2. 2 out. Nobody on. Bottom half of the first inning. If you've just joined us, we're nicely underway here at Lacassa Park in Tecumseh. Here's the 2-2. Inside, got him. Strike 3. And the inning is retired. And the score at the end of 1. We are scoreless here at Lacassa Park. We'll be back with more baseball action right after these words.
Windsor started a tradition way back of giving us great barbecue north of the border, and you can taste that tradition when you come to Tommy's Barbecue. Dive into Tommy's rotisserie-style ribs and chicken, along with the crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and the original hot and sweet sauces. Plus all those amazing desserts like Black Forest cake and strawberry cheesecake. Taste the tradition and so much more at Tommy's Barbecue, 999 Erie Street East. See you there, Windsor.
I am Nadia Komunic for the best in local programming. Watch WeTV.
We are back here at Lacassa Park in Tecumseh, Ontario, here for the Great Lakes Summer Collegiate Baseball League. The St. Clair Green Giants here against the Lake Erie Monarchs. We are scoreless as we get set to start the second inning. St. Clair pitcher Gage O'Brien had a rough start, walked his first batter, threw 8 balls in his first 9 pitches, but Justin has certainly rebounded since then, struck out the side in the first inning.
That's for sure. It takes a lot of talent and skill mentally to be able to bounce back from that. A lot. Sometimes we might see batters get stuck and have a few walks. That time, though, he did it in the best way, of course, with getting the strikeouts. Now we'll see if he can keep up that momentum with the strikeouts as he's all set for the second inning.
He's going to face a left-handed batter, Jake Goudreau, the catcher. Andrew Dyke is on deck. He's the right fielder, and then Alex Lambo. Those are the 5, 6, 7 hitters for Lake Erie here in the top half of the second inning. Still looking for our game's first run. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's low, 2-0. 2-0 the count. To Goudreau. O'Brien sets and deals, and it's fouled down the left field line, but out of play. 2-1. Second straight left-handed batter that O'Brien has faced. He struck out his first one in Slattery. Here's the 2-1. Foul tip, it's 2-2. 2-2 the count to Goudreau. Top of the second inning. We are scoreless here at the old ballpark in Tecumseh. Things have settled down a bit weather-wise. I'm not freezing like I usually do. Here's the pitch. Up the middle. Shortstop makes the play. The throw to first, and he gets him. Good play by the shortstop. That was Sacco. Got it over to Harrison Jones, and there's one away here in the Lake Erie Monarchs second inning. Look at this on the replay.
As you see on the replay here, just hit it directly to the second baseman shortstop area. Easy ground ball. Already 1 out.
We'll bring up the right fielder, Andrew Dyke. One away here in the second inning. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1-1. 0-1 to Dyke. O'Brien struck out 3 batters in the first inning. Well, one runner has gotten on base. Pie it in. It's 1-1. 1-1 to Dyke. Alex Lambo, the third baseman, on deck for Lake Erie. And the 1-1 swung on and fouled off. Right behind us. 1-2 the count to Dyke. Not a bad crowd on hand for the first game, especially when consider the weather was threatening most, if not all day. So the uncertainty of the weather, Justin, I think had an effect on some of the attendance, but it's a pretty good crowd on hand. Here's the pitch. It swung on and fouled off now to the right side. Count remains 1-2. 1-2 the count to Dyke. 1 out, nobody on, top of the second inning. We're glad you've joined us here on WeTV.ca. We're coming to you live. Curveball in for a strike, got him. Great pitch by O'Brien. 4th strikeout of the night. And there's 2 away in the Monarchs second. Ooh, that was a great pitch.
That was a beautiful pitch. In fact, perfect location, perfect timing to be able to call for the curveball. Wasn't expecting it there that low in the zone. Ends up getting the strikeout, 2 away.
And froze the batter.
Exactly.
Alex Lambo, the third baseman, is the third batter in the inning. And here's the first pitch to him. Off a leg. Ouch, it's foul. That will put the bees in the boot. No doubt about that one. I've had that happen. That stings, and I won't say how much. That does hurt. Right off the foot or the leg.
Just taking the time to shake it
Yes,
off.
not amusing.
Yeah. Yeah, especially at that speed and the angle.
0-1 count to Lambo. 2 away here in the second. And the pitch. Softly to the pitcher. Easy toss to first to Jones, and that ends the top half of the second inning. No runs, no hits, and no errors. And the scores, we go to the bottom half of the second. It is scoreless here at Lacassa Park. Pretty good second half of the inning there for the Green Giants there, Justin.
Yeah, really good inning. In fact, with O'Brien pitching-wise, able to freeze batters, able to time up passes and pitches, and the locations of the pitches to be able to get those ground balls as well. Just after allowing the walks and having a lot of balls in that first inning for parts of that inning, now able to rebound completely now to be able to get the location together and limit the amount of balls.
He's really settled down too, Justin. He has retired the last 6 batters, 4 of them by strikeout. So he's into a rhythm, nice rhythm. Now the Green Giants need to get things going offensively.
Yeah, that is the key. Can they get the rhythm on the offensive side now, especially since Diaz is having the same kind of rhythm already bring down his first 3 batters. Now they have to figure out a way to crack open the case here in terms of the hitting category on this challenging pitcher for sure.
Matt Phillips, Gianni Tomasi, and Harrison Jones are the scheduled 3 hitters for the Green Giants here in the bottom half of the second inning. They'd like to get things going offensively against this left-hander, Alex Theus. Just finishing up his warm-up tosses. Crowd is still filtering in here at the ballpark, which is great to see. We're looking forward to a pretty good season of baseball, Justin.
Looking forward to it for sure here at Lacassa Park. Great facility with a lot of fans packing into the stands, as you mentioned, more and more and more. Can't wait to see how much is packed in throughout the entire season here as we're about to start off the bottom of the second.
Bring up the DH, Matt Phipps. Phipps, the right-hander, will square off against the left-hander and Theus here in the bottom half of the second inning. Green Giants looking for their first run. There's a line shot to the second baseman on the ground, but a nice pickup. It was right at him. Second baseman made the play. That was Whaler to first base, but sharply hit ball, but right to somebody, and it's 1 away. here in the second inning. So Gianni Tomasi, the center fielder, left-handed batter, will bat for the Green Giants with one away here in the second inning. Lefty against lefty. First pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 to Tomasi. Harrison Jones, the Green Giants first baseman, is waiting on deck. And here is the second pitch on the way inside and low. 1-1. Count is even at 1. Theus delivers. Good fastball in for a strike. It's 1-2. 1-2 to Tomasi. Theus delivers. It's fouled off. Beats it back. It's still 1-2. Still looking for tonight's first run. Either team has not scored early in this one, and here is the 1-2. Curveball in tight. 2-2. 2-2, the count to Tomasi. Theus delivers, swung on and hit hard into right field. It's deep, very deep, between the fielders and the outfield. Way back at the fence, Tomasi is going to go to second base with a stand-up double. And it's tonight's first hit for either team. Well hit double.
Very well hit double. In fact, just got him right at the perfect spot for contact and hit it right into the gap. Perfectly timed hit to be able to get themselves into the hit column for this game.
Right in the gap, deep in right field. First hit of the night for either club, and a real nice double there for Tomasi. And they'll bring up Harrison Jones. Bit of a confab at the mound. First runner in scoring position for either team this evening. Jones with a runner at second. Gavin Homer, the second baseman, is on deck. So 1 on, 1 out. And the Green Giants are threatening here in their bottom half of the second inning. Theus delivers. Outside, 1-0. 1-0, the count to Jones. Boy, you like to push it to the right side of the field to advance this runner. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Throw to third. He is safe. Stolen base for Tomasi. Got a good jump.
A really good jump to get his first steal of the season, just like that. Very close there. Usually you see a lot of steals from first to second, and the risk, of course, with the distance from second to third, able to pull it off.
Still like to see Jones hit it to the right side of the field, and his swing and a miss. Counts 1-1. Rather 2-1. 2-1 the count to Jones. Tomasi at third, 1 away. Green Giants threatening for the game's first run. And the 2-1 is low. Good block. 3-1. 3-1 the count to Jones. And the pitch. Swung on and hit into center field. It's pretty deep. Runner should score. Outfielder makes the play, and coming to score easily is Tomasi, and the game's first run is across the plate. And Tomasi on the sacrifice fly by Jones, deep to center field. Making the grab was the center fielder, Zach Schwarzenberger. No chance to get the runner from third. So the Green Giants open up the scoring. It's 1-0. 2 away here in the second. Will bring up Gavin Homer, the second baseman. Catcher Alex Crump is on deck. Should Homer get aboard? 1-0 is our score, and here's the first pitch in for a strike to Homer. And the pitch, slow curve, in for a strike. It's 0-2. So Theus works the count to 0-2 on Homer. 2-0, one run across the board for the Green Giants. 0-2 count. And the 0-2 is outside, 1-2. 1-2 the count to Homer. And the 2-2 swung on and fouled off to the right side. Hanging in there is Homer. Count remains 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Outside 3-2. So Homer works the count to 3-2 with 2 out here in the second. Green Giants have scored their first run. And the game's first run as well. The 2-2 on the way, up high, and he walked to make it 3. It was 3-2. Now it's 3-2. I thought it was 3-2 before. Lost count. 3-2 the count on Homer. And the payoff pitch is low ball 4. He walked him. So Homer, he got away from him. Will take a base on the walk, and he'll bring up the catcher, Alex Crump.
Number 5, Alex Crump.
Crump, the catcher, hitting .222 on the season so far. 2 for 9, I think.
3 for 9, in fact.
Well, if he's actually 2 for 9. 3 games played, yep.
Pardon me on that.
Yeah. .222. That's up high, 1-0 to Crump.
Those 2 hits, though, were doubles, too. So he
extra base hits.
Mm-hmm. So he has that ability for sure.
Throwing back to first base. Did he call a balk? He did call a balk. Balk was called on the pitcher, Theus. So the runner advances to second, a result of the balk. You know, I think I did 25 games last year. I think I saw 1 balk. And I'm trying to remember if I did. I think I may have seen 1. So, first game, and we get a balk. Runner now at second with 2 away. Trying to keep him close was the second baseman. Was trying to keep Homer close. As, again, Homer advancing on the balk. Runner at second. 1-0 count. That's outside. 2-0. 2-0 to Crump. On deck is the shortstop, Tommy Sacco. Should Crump get on? Here's the 2-0. Swung on and fouled off the screen. 2-1. Got a good rip.
Got a decent amount of contact on there, just a little bit too high up on the bat. That's why it went all the way back to the screen. If that was maybe a couple inches lower, it might be all the way out towards the gap.
2-1 the count. And the pitch. Outside, 3-1. 3-1 the count to Alex Crump. Runner on second. 2 away. 1-0 is our score for the Green Giants. And the 3-1. In for a strike. It's 3-2. Well, this could be what we call the action pitch. It's 3-2 with a runner aboard. Let's see what happens here on the 3-2. Outside and low, he walked him. The second consecutive walk given up by the pitcher, Alex Theus. It's now first and second. Pitching coach is going to have a word with the pitcher Theus here in the bottom half of the second inning. He has walked the last 2 batters, also has balked, so he's been rattled a bit here in this contest. Green Giants have scored here in the second inning, and they still threaten now. with runners at first and second and 2 away. And the shortstop, Tommy Sacco, who is from the state of Colorado, will be the batter.
Yeah, Sacco coming into today as well, having 3 runs to his totals on 1 hit for Sacco. So he's having a decent run. So even with the 2 outs, the rally still seems to be on at this point. Right now, I think if you're on the mound, you just have to take a deep breath and settle down, or else you're going to lose control of this inning.
So let's set things up. 2 out, 2 on. 1-0's our score for the Green Giants. Bottom half of the second inning. And Sacco will score off here against Theus. There's a throw to second base. They tried to get Homer. He has been a bit of an irritant to Theus thus far in this inning. He drew a throwback to second base. There's the pitch. Good pitch. It's a strike. 0-1 the count to Sacco. Top of the lineup, Carter Mosey would be up next should Sacco do some damage here at the dish. Here's the pitch. It is low. 1-1 the count to Tommy Sacco. Again, runners at first and second, 2 away. Another throw back to second base. It goes to center field. Scampering to third base is Homer, and he's going to hold up there at third as he drew the throw. Well, he has been bothering the pitcher all this inning, and it pays off with him going to third base. Now it's first and third with 2 away. The Saints are the Green Giants are 90 feet away from getting their second run. If Sacco could do something here, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2. 1-2 the count on Sacco. And the 1-2, did he go? Yes, he did. Ends the inning. It's a strikeout. Sacco gets called on the strikeout. So, 1 run, 1 hit, 2 men left on base. The score at the end of 2, the Green Giants lead it 1-0. We'll be back right after these words.
I learn by doing. I learn by reacting to a situation. St. Clair puts me directly into my industry. I'm dealing with real patients, real life situations. It's not just theory. It's not book work anymore.
I choose to take control of my future and my path to St. Clair College. I choose to be here.
It's new, it's fresh, it's innovative, it's WeTV, Windsor Essex Television, and you can watch it anywhere. www.we-tv.ca is the place to be. If it's sports, entertainment, or community events, WeTV has what you're looking for. The people, places, and faces of our community are front and center on WeTV. Check out www.we-tv.ca for what's being webcast live. WeTV, we got you covered.
We are back here at Lacassa Park in Tecumseh, Ontario. Bill Kelso. And right now we're going to have Aaron Sanders. Where is Aaron? Aaron. Anyways, Aaron, come on aboard. There he is. Aaron, go ahead.
All right, right behind the diamond back here at Lacassa Park. Good game so far. It's an honor and privilege to have the mayor of Tecumseh, the Honorable Gary McNamara. And Gary, unbelievable team right here. The Green Giants' second year in the Greater Lakes Baseball League. I mean, from your point of view, how did their first year go?
Well, winning their division was, a real plus, and hats off to, obviously, the coaching staff. They've done a tremendous job in recruiting and getting the players here. And anytime you've got Chico, Labute, and Coop at the helm, they're going to build a winning team, and they've done that for many years.
And you gotta love Chico and Coop right there. 22-19 record that they got last season. But this year, we talk about a big event going on, 75th anniversary of Tecumseh baseball. How do the Green Giants fit into the fold into the most prestigious pastime of this town?
Well, I mean, the Green Giants, if you go back in history, I mean, there were various teams back in the day when the Green Giant plant was owned by the Green Giant folks. That was their namesake, and we had some tremendous baseball back in the day. And what we see here today in terms of bringing that and resurrecting that name again, it certainly brings a lot of really good memories and in the Green Giant name, and so it brings a lot of that tradition back to 2018.
Talk about going full circle right here, and this is the park to do it, Lacassa Park. I heard there's going to be some future plans going on about that. Can you tell us the story about that?
Well, obviously, if you look at the diamond and certainly the outfield, there's been a lot of work that's been done over the last few years in that, and now we're going to start paying attention a little bit to the grandstands themselves and bring them up to to standard. It is significant when you look at the grandstand. It's historical in terms of what it means to the park and so forth. So we want to enhance them and make them more conducive to 2018 and that. And the behind me right now, the clubhouse and so forth, we want to do some work there. So it's again with the competition that we're having here and looking at bringing Canadian and provincial championships into the area. Now we want to make sure that when folks come here and play in the diamond or visit and to be spectators in the game, we want them to have a real great experience here in Lacassa Park.
So in the future, the grandest stage of them all is just going to get grander in the years to come. Honor and privilege, Mr. Mayor. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
All right, Bill and Justin, we're going back upside to you.
Thanks, Aaron and Mayor McNamara, for joining us. Just had a hit batsman. That was Zach Schwarzenberger, who got hit by a pitch, so there's one on and one out for Lake Erie. Pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1 now. The count to the leadoff hitter, Kelby Wheeler. Wheeler walked his first time up. Runner at first, one away. Gage O'Brien here in the third inning. There's the pitch, runner going. Throw to second. He is going to be safe for the stolen base. Well, recovered from being hit by a pitch. Now he's at second with one away. 0-2 the count now on Wheeler. Nawago is on deck for the Monarchs, so now there's a runner at second. And one away. Here's the 0-2. Chop to third. Moving in, long throw to first, and he gets him. Good play by the third baseman. Brady Dorn. Wheeler out third. The first look at this on the replay.
Yeah, this was a very tight play here, too, with the one hop. You can see just by about a step and a half, able to just time it up perfectly to be able to get in there. Now, there's two out.
Two out, runner on second for Nawago, who struck out his first time up. O'Brien has retired 8 of the last 9 batters. Here's the pitch, a curveball in for a strike. 0-1 the count to Nawago. Khalib Belgard is on deck. 0-1 count to Nawago. Schwarzenberger with the lead. Curveball is fouled off. It's 0-2. 0-2 the count to Nawago. And the 0-2, good pitch but low, 1-2. Good fastball, but it was low.
Yeah, that was a decent location, but just couldn't get to where he needed to be able to get on the corner of the zone. Now he has to try and do another pitch just like that.
Here's the 1-2. Curveball, he did swing. We're going to tag him out. That will be the inning. It's another strikeout for O'Brien. That's his 5th of the game. Scores, we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Green Giants lead it 1-0. No runs, no hits with a runner left on base. That's 2 now for the Monarchs after 3 innings of play for them. We have yet to see the game's first error, Justin, so it's been a well-fielded game so far as well.
Yeah, it's been very well fielded. Lots of strong plays we've seen, especially in this past inning, with having to chase it down in right field for one play, and then that one-hop throw to get it from third to first base. So no one's really made any mistakes, really, in fielding-wise for much of this game so far, for the most part at least.
So we'll get set to start the 3rd inning momentarily, the bottom half of the 3rd inning for the Green Giants, who lead at 1-0. They just scored in their portion of the 2nd inning. There has been only 1 hit in this game so far, and that was the double by Tecumseh. So far a light hitting contest. There have been a couple walks and a hits batsman. There has been a balk so far. So we've had a little bit of everything with the exception of some power and some more hitting. But certainly interesting things have occurred early on.
Yeah, that's for sure. On top of that, having a pickoff attempt going up towards center field as well.
I forgot about that one. Good call.
That one there too. So we've seen just about everything. These fans that you see in the stands here at Lacassa Park have had an entertaining pitcher's duel, so to speak, so far. Now, if you're the Green Giants, you, of course, want more than just that one hit. You want to try and get maybe a rally together, maybe get some insurance to try and get at least another run there in case it keeps up the similar pace.
They'll bring up the left fielder, Carter Mossy, his 2nd time up here this evening. Struck out his 1st time up. First pitch is in tight. It's 1-0 to Mossy. He'll be followed by Dorn and then O'Neillia. Here in the Green Giant 3rd. They lead 1-0 here at Lacassa Park in Tecumseh. The pitch is swung on off the glove. Does it go to the shortstop? Long throw to first, and he's safe. Went off the glove of the left-hander Theus. Shortstop made a good play, but didn't have a chance really. And safe at first base is Mossy.
Yeah, look at the replay right here. Just as it bounced off the pitcher's glove, the angle it took,
They're going to score that a single. They're scoring at a hit there, Justin. He only got a piece of it off the glove, and the shortstop had no chance.
Exactly. No chance with the angle it took, and no chance still, as you've seen, 2 steps behind. It would have been a tight play even if he did get the glove on it.
Brady Dorn, the 3rd baseman. There goes the runner. The throw to second base, and he is going to be safe with a stolen base. Second stolen base of the night for the Green Giants. And the Giants trying to manufacture runs station to station.
Exactly. With this kind of a game where it's a pitcher's duel, that's what you have to do. Try and get to base after base, base to base. Just do it one step at a time.
Here's Dorn at bat. It's 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Outside, 1-1. 1-1 the count to Dorn. Brady Dorn, who is from Redondo Beach, California. And the pitch swung on, hit sharply to second. He'll make the play. Runner advances to 3rd on the putout. So there's a runner at 3rd with 1 away on the force out at 1st. To bring up Matt O'Neillia.
Yeah, with the contact too.
So O'Neillia with a runner at 3rd and 1 out.
And this is a decent chance to have a sacrifice opportunity, and or if you can't get the contact, a fly ball here for a sac fly. Might be something to think about with this being kind of that chip away mindset for today.
Like to punch another run across, swung on and fouled it back. 0-1 the count to O'Neillia. Matt Phipps is on deck for the Green Giants. 1 out, 1 on. Theus, the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Bad pitch. Let's take a swing at. A little anxious.
Yeah, that was like swinging a golf club, so to speak. I guess you could say just no chance even getting any contact with it being in the mud here.
So the count is 0-2 on O'Nelia. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. So O'Nelia strikes out for the second time tonight. 2 out, runner on third for Matt Phipps, the DH.
Now batting your designated hitter, number 28, Matt.
Phipps ground out the second, his first time up in the second inning. So here in the bottom half of the third, the Green Giants would like to punch this run across with Mossy standing at third base. And the pitch is low. 1-0 the count to Phipps. And the 1-0. Inside and low, 2-0. 2-0 to Phipps. Gianni Tomasi, who doubled his last time up and has the game's only hit, is on deck. Actually, second hit because Massey got the second hit, I should say. Got the game's first hit. It's now 3-0 count now to Phipps, and he's going to be taking, you would think, on this one. 3-0 to Phipps. Massey at third. Theus delivers. It's a strike. It's 3-1. Count 3-1. 2 out. Theus kicks and deals. Again in for a strike. It's now 3-2. Count now 3-2 against Matt Phipps. Theus delivers, swing and a miss. He got him, but it goes all the way back to the backstop. Is he going to get to first base? He does. The run scores on the pass ball, and the Green Giants catch a break on the strikeout. It's 2-0. Wow. What else can you say about it other than it's a break?
It is definitely a break. A lot of the pitchers were down low trying to get the ground ball. With the pass ball, as you see on the replay, just the absolute break. He bit on that curveball down. If it doesn't hit the dirt, that's going to be strike 3, end of the inning. Instead, getting that big break, it's 2-0. Already going
one ball now to the batter, Tomasi, who doubled his last time up. Lefty against lefty, and a solid double deep into right field his first time up.
It was great contact, and they're already going to the bullpen now for the Monarch side, too.
There's the pitch, runner going. He fouls it back. Back to first base will be Phipps. So the pen starting out in right field for the Monarchs here in the bottom half of the third inning. Wind has picked up a bit here at the ballpark.
It's been gusting a lot from right field all night long tonight.
Green Giants are calling for a balk. Don't think they're going to get their wish. Let's see. Was the pitcher on the rubber? If he's on the rubber, it's a balk. If he's not on the rubber, it's not a balk. They're claiming he was on the rubber. And now there's going to be a confab between the two umpires. If it is, it will be his second balk of the night. We will see.
Yeah. Going to definitely have to see here.
And it is a balk. Second balk of the night. Runner now at second with 2 away. Count is 1-1 to Tomasi. And the drama continues here at Lacassa Park in Tecumseh.
Yeah, already with the 2 box. Got to get that bullpen ready at this point.
Pitch to Tomasi is up high, 2-1. Lefty against the lefty. Here's the 2-1. In tight, 3-1. Theus has worked the count to 3-1. Runner at second, 2 away. And the 3-1. He walked him. So Tomasi gets a walk. Runners now at first and third.
Number 36, Harrison.
Pitcher out for a confab with the with Theus. That's just to buy time for the pen to warm up. 2-0 is our score. We're in the bottom half of the third inning. The Green Giants lead it. Theus has had 2 balks in this contest, the second inning and now the third inning. Runners are now at first and second with 2 away. And despite the 2-0 score, we've had only 2 hits all game. Just saying.
Yep.
Here's the pitch and swung on and hit hard into left field, but towards the fence, but with room and making the grab. And the side is over. Left fielder making the play. That was Nawaga. 1-1, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. And the score at the end of 3, the Green Giants lead at 3-0. We'll be back with more Great Lakes Summer Collegiate Baseball right after this.
Did you know that the most severe injuries in our region are motor vehicle crashes? 65% of road fatalities last year were directly the result of distracted driving. 90% of injuries arriving in our emergency rooms are preventable. Our message to you this summer is, put down the phone. Just drive. Let's work together to keep our trauma stretchers empty.
Hi, I'm Luke Wilson of Detroit Lions. For the best local sports programming, make sure to tune in to WeTV.
Here in Tecumseh, Bill Kelso here along with Justin Prince. Don't know if I said at the end of the inning if it was 1-0 Green Giants. It's actually 2-0, and we can see it on the scoreboard as well on the screen. 2-0 for St. Clair over Lake Erie Monarchs here at the Lacassa Park. It's the home opener in the Great Lakes Summer Collegiate Baseball League for the Green Giants. Green Giants are 2-1. This is the season opener for the Monarchs, and they have yet to get a hit so far in this contest. And they have trailed now 2-0 as we get set to start the top half of the fourth inning. And pitcher Gage O'Brien has settled in nicely for the most part here the last, certainly since he struggled a little early in the first inning, but since then.
Yeah, especially as we talked about allowing 8 balls on 9 pitches and now able to bounce back and retire the past few batters here. Now all set for the start of the fourth.
Khalid Bellegarde is the batter. He takes the first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1 the count to Bellegarde. Bellegarde, Slattery, and then Goudreau will bat for the Monarchs here in their fourth inning. O'Brien kicks and deals. It's low. It's 1-1. Catcher couldn't find it. So 1-1 the count to Bellegarde. Struck out his first time up. O'Brien has struck out 5 here tonight. Here's the pitch. It's outside, 2-1. 2-1 the count to Bellegarde. The left-handed batter Slattery is waiting on deck for the Monarchs. Here's a 2-1. Swung on and fell off the screen right in front of us. Just didn't expect you to catch that sometimes. Expectations are low.
Yep, expectations.
Use that glove hand there.
it probably bounced off my hand over behind us.
Here's the 2-2, a curveball, chopped to short. Third baseman cuts it off. Long throw the first, and he gets him. A good play by the third baseman, Dorn. One away in the fourth. They'll bring up Casey Slattery. Slattery also struck out his first time up in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. Left-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher. And Gage O'Brien has settled down nicely since early trouble in the first inning. And here's the pitch, a fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 to Slattery. Slattery, big guy at 6'3", 200 plus. The pitch inside, 1-1. 1-1, the count to Slattery. The 1-1 pitch, outside, 2-1. Jake Goudreau. Goudreau is on deck for the Monarchs. And the 2-1. Up high and outside, it's 3-1. 3-1 to Slattery. O'Brien sets and deals. Golfed out to center field, but making the play on the run is the center fielder, Tecumseh. Nice running catch, 2 away in the Monarchs' fourth, and it'll bring up the catcher, Jake Goudreau.
Yeah, looking at the replay here.
Nice running grab.
Yeah, really nice running grab. Just having to take a few steps to his right, able to chase it on down. Now
2 out, nobody on board here in the fourth. Curveball is away. It's 1-0, the count to Goudreau. So Goudreau, should he get on base? Right fielder Andrew Dyke waits on deck. And the 1-0 pitch swung on, hit hard to the first baseman, but making the play, Jonesy will flip it to O'Brien to get the side. And 3 up and 3 down in the Monarchs' fourth, and the scores we go to the bottom of the fourth. The Green Giants lead it 2-0, and Justin Prince has been a pretty sharp performance by the Green Giants, especially the last couple innings.
It's big time for sure the past couple innings, not just with the pitching with O'Brien, who's now on top, is settling down, mixing up his locations on terms of hitting. Last time, really going batter to batter, going base to base, to try and set up plays and getting a little bit of luck on top of that. They're starting to get what they need to momentum-wise. Now, they got to just keep it on up. The same pitcher's going to be on the mound, and Theas, it looks like, here for the start of the inning here for them. Now you just got to be able to keep up the momentum and keep up. Try and get an out rally together. Don't let off here, especially early on in this game.
And Justin, you seem to be settling in nicely, too. It's nice working with you so far.
It's nice working with you, too, for sure. But a lot of the fans for sure are enjoying a good ball game as well for these players here for the season opener on top of things. Everyone just settling on in and waiting to see if there's going to be another rally attempt here for the Green Giants here. Start off this inning and try and continue to crack the code. That is Theas.
Gavin Homer, Alex Crump, and Tommy Sacco are the scheduled 3 batters for the Green Giants here in their 4th inning. Giants, as we mentioned, lead 2-0. Have scored 2 runs in their last 2 innings. So 1 run in each inning. They had the game's only 2 hits. There had been no errors this contest. So second baseman Gavin Homer, who walked his first time, will bat for the Green Giants. He'll be the first batter to face Alex Thesis. Thesis has walked 3 guys this game in his first 3 innings. And here's the first pitch to Homer. Up the middle, but he fields it cleanly. Throws it the first, and it's one out. One up and one down. 1-3 if you're scorekeeping back home. And it'll bring up the catcher, Alex Crump, who also walked his first time up. So Crump, the catcher. Not an official at bat in this contest. On the season, 2 for 9. Coming in, and it remains 2 for 9. Here's the pitch. Inside, it's 1-0. 1-0 to Crump. Shortstop Tommy Sacco on deck for the Green Giants. And the pitch. Curveball is outside. 2-0. 2-0 the count on Crump. Here's the 2-0. Fouls it back hard off the screen. Good rip. 2-1. 2-1 the count on Crump. And the pitch by Thesis is low. 3-1. He doesn't want to walk the leadoff hitter. I should say the second hitter in the inning. Don't want to put a runner aboard with 1 out.
Yeah.
Strike 2 on the outside corner. It's 3-2. 3-2 to Crump. And the pitch. Outside, he walked him. That's the 4th walk of the night given up by Thesis. And Sacco comes to the plate for the Green Giants. Mossy is on deck for the Green Giants. He would be the 4th hitter in this inning should Sacco do something. 1 on, 1 out. And the pitch in for a strike. No, it's a ball up high. 1-0. 1-0 the count to Sacco.
Yeah, in the past couple innings, a lot of balls being pitched up from Thesis for sure. Got to make sure he gets it in the strike zone.
And the pen is still working with a little more diligence, shall we say, and urgency. On the right side of the field for the Monarchs. You can get a peek of it there on our monitor. Another throw to first base. Thesis keeping him honest at first base. Runner at first. 1 away. And the pitch. It's 2-0. 2-0 the count on Sacco. That looked like a good pitch. That's just me.
It looked like a good pitch in terms of location that time. Just
might have been up high.
Looked like it there, yeah.
And the 2-0. That's in for a strike. It's 2-1. So 2-1 the count to Sacco with that first base Crump. Crump trying to get a lead. And there he goes. Pitches low, throw to second, and he is safe, but not by much. Not a bad toss from the catcher. 3rd stolen base of the night for the Green Giants. Runner now on second with 1 away. That was close.
Yeah,
Watch this.
That was probably the closest pickoff attempt of the night to try and get
that was close, but he was there. Not by much.
Yeah, probably just a quarter step too late there on the throw.
Runner at second, 1 away. 3-1 count. It's now 3-2. So 3-2 the count on Sacco with the runner on second. That's Crump. Certainly likes to force that runner back to second base, doesn't he? Thesis doesn't like to give the runners much of a lead.
I mean, I don't blame him. There has been a steal from second to third base in this game.
Good point. Here's the pitch. Up high, he walked him. Fifth walk of the night for Thesis. I think that's might be it. Let's just see. Back, another confab at the mound. This is the second time in the game. This is the pitching coach. Bullpen is warming up. 2 runners on, 1 out. Now first and second.
It looks like they're making the call.
And we've got a pitching change here. It's going to be a right-hander coming in. Did you catch the number there, Justin? Number 19?
Yep, number
That's 19. Can we identify him?
Number 19.
Now coming in to pitch.
The right-hander here.
For the Monarchs.
I think at this point they needed to make the pitching change, though, with the way it was going. Control with the pitches was all over the place in terms of low, high, a lot of balls in the past 2+ innings. So I think they need to make this move, bring in the pitching change, try and get the control of this game before it gets too out of hand. It's still a 2-0 ball game. You can still continue to keep this on up here on the pitching mound for this one. Just got to keep it locked on in here with Kyle Briscoff.
So Kyle Bischoff is the pitcher, a right-hander. 3 1/3 innings from Thesis. 2 runs, 2 hits, 5 walks, 2 balks. And he is responsible for the 2 runners on base. Green Giants lead at 2-0. Bottom of the 4th with 1 out. 2 on, 1 out.
Yep. With Biscoff, he has to make sure he maybe tries to get a double play ball here for the University of Toledo.
Or catch the lead runner anyway.
That too, of course. Or it's because with one man in scoring position, it's got to be where you're in the ball game now. Just keep control of this game. If you allow this runner in, you might lose. You might not be able to dig yourself back out from a 3-0 deficit with the way this ball game has been going.
Or if it becomes more.
Exactly. You need to keep this big game in control here if you are right now Biscoff.
In baseball terms, Justin, we call this coagulating the bleeding. This is what this pitcher has to do here in the, bottom half of the 4th inning, and he's going to face a batter who is 1 for 2 on the night. Carter Mossy takes a ball that's 1-0, first and second with 1 out. This is a big inning.
Very big. This can blow this game wide open if they can get a rally here.
Bischoff with a pitch and is off the bat. Got probably the piece of the hand, too, of Mossy. Was in tight. It's now 1-1.
Yeah, again, one swing could get it out towards the gap potentially, bring in at least one of the runners, continue up the rally momentum.
Mossy, who is 1 for 2, had a single his last time up and scored. Green Giants threatening here in the 4th to add to their lead. Here's the 1-1. Did he hit him? I think he did.
I think he did, yeah. I think he might have grazed him there.
And now the bases are loaded.
I don't think that's what you want to see out of the bullpen for sure now.
Hit batsman in the first batter you face, and now the bases are juiced. 1 out. And the Green Giants will bring up to the plate Brady Dorn. Bases loaded, and the pitch. It's swung on and fouled back behind us. 0-1 the count to Dorn.
Wind starting to really pick up from right field too. That might disrupt things if they go for a sac fly.
1-1 the count to Dorn.
The That was just above his head, too. Very tight pitch there.
Pitch is inside. 2-1. 2-1 to Dorn. Here's the 2-1, up high, it's 3-1. Well, there's nowhere to put him with the count now at 3-1. One out, bases loaded, and the count now 3-1. Here's the pitch, swung on and hit to the right side, but foul. Bullpen is still up for Lake Erie. It's now 3-2, and there's only still one away. 3-2 to count to Dorn.
Yep, you see him right there. Another left-hander getting ready to go here.
And the 3-2, up high, he walked him. So Dorn gets a walk. Bases are still loaded. And it's 3-0 for the Green Giants, and it'll bring up the batter. Matthew O'Nelia is the batter. He has struck out twice this contest, but this time will be lefty against the right-handed pitcher. He faced a lefty the first 2 times up. Maybe his fortunes will change.
Yeah, potentially here for the left-handed batter here. Just has to get the rhythm together. He had 5 hits in those first 3 games on 10 at-bats. Just has to regroup now, because now with the bases loaded, rally time.
There's a chopper hit to short. Throw to first, and he gets him. Stepped on second, got it to first, and worked the double play nicely. So the Green Giants do get a run, though. Don't get a hit. There were 3 walks and a hit batsman. And there's a look at this on the replay. Good play. Real good play. Score is 3-0 St. Clair. We'll be right back right after these words.
A staggering 40% of all majorly injured patients in Windsor-Essex are impaired by alcohol or marijuana. When you go out, it is your responsibility to make plans for a sober ride home. Designate a sober driver, call a taxi, or use public transit. The choice is yours. Drive sober, get home safe. Or the next ride you get might not be taking you home.
Let's face it, finding the right career for me is really tough. How can I know my own strengths and reflect my true self to potential employers? I want a career, not just a job.
How can I discover my true self? That's the question every job seeker should be asking before they begin their search. Welcome to Career Streams, the largest private career counseling company in southwestern Ontario.
Through a unique objective testing process, we coach you into discovering aptitudes and skills that reflect your true self.
We listen and guide you along the way so you can realize your true potential. With over 20 years of one-on-one career counseling experience, we're here to help.
Invest in yourself for a brighter future. Contact Career Streams Resources today. Take that first step towards career success.
We are back here at Lacassa Park at Tecumseh, Ontario. Look at the next 5 games for the Green Giants. Of course, tomorrow we're here in a return engagement against the Lake Erie Monarchs. Tuesday and Wednesday of this coming week in Hamilton Joe's. And then Thursday and Friday back here against the Muskegon Clippers, Thursday and Friday. So that's the schedule for the next 5 games here for the St. Clair Green Giants. The batter to start off the 5th is Andrew Dyke. The right fielder takes a strike. It's 0-1 to Dyke. He struck out his first time up. And the 0-1 is swung on and fouled off the screen or near the top 0-2 the count to Dyke. Alex Lambo and Bobby Head are the scheduled batters here in the Monarchs' fifth. And the 0-2 pitch. It's low and outside, 1-2. 1-2 to Dyke. Dyke, who is 6 feet, 197-pound right-handed batter. Good size. Here's the 1-2. Curved ball is up high, 2-2. 2-2 to Dyke. I've mentioned this on numerous occasions, Justin, that O'Brien has settled down since the first couple batters in the first inning and is pitching very nicely. And there's a curveball in tight, 3-2. 3-2 now the count. To Andrew Dyke. And the payoff pitch swung on, hit hard to the second baseman, but making the play. And an easy one at that was Gavin Homer, and is one away here in the fifth. He'll bring up Alex Lambo.
Yeah, as you see with the replay, routine play to second base. Easy out right there. I think, again, going back to O'Brien's after the start of the first inning, I might have been nervous at the start. He's really cleaned up the control and where he's getting his pitches every single time now.
The pitch is swung on and fouled back. It's 0-1 the count to Lambo. Bobby Head on deck for the Monarchs. 1 out, top of 5. Giants lead by 3. And here's the 0-1. It's low, it's 1-1. 1-1 the count to Lambo. O'Brien kicks and deals. Good pitch. 1-2. Crowd is quieted down here at the ballpark. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt. Blocked by Crump. Count now 2-2 to Lambo. It's not dark yet, but it's getting there. Lights have been on for quite a while. O'Brien deals up high. It's 3-2. So he has worked the count to 3-2 on Lambo. He did that to Dyke as well. O'Brien with the 3-2. Oh, just missed. He walked him. Second walk of the game given up by O'Brien. He also has a hit batsman to his credit. So there's a runner on first with 1 away. And he'll bring up Bobby Head. And the pitch runner goes, throw to second base, and he is going to be safe. Nice swipe attempt there to get the runner by Homer, but a stolen base for Lambo, and it's a runner on second with 1 away. Zach Schwarzenberger is on deck for the Monarchs. 1 away, runner on second. O'Brien delivers outside. It's 1-1. 1-1 the count to Head. O'Brien delivers, and it's fouled sharply, but to the right side of the field foul. 1-2. The count ahead, and he's going to look for a new bat. Where'd he go? Looks like he ran home to get a new bat.
Yeah, he went all the way to the
Just saying.
dugout.
He went all the way into the dugout to get a new bat.
They're still looking for a new bat, and here he comes.
Oh,
Now
there he
he's
is.
got the new
Okay.
bat.
Geez, I thought he went home. Little levity, folks, little levity. Got a good piece of it the last time. Probably not happy he broke his bat. 1-2 the count to Bobby Head. And O'Brien deals just up high, 2-2. 2-2 the count to Head. At second is Lambo. O'Brien not happy with the lead that Lambo is taking. And here's a 2-2 runner goes, swing and a miss, strike three, the throw to third, and did he get him? Yes, he did. Thought he dropped the ball there, but he didn't. Gets him on the steal. A strikeout and a throw at a third. And so the score, as we go to the bottom half of the fifth inning, Green Giants lead at 3-0. Look at this. Did he get him?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did it right on the foot. Wow, good play.
Really good play. Perfect time to bring in a bit more of a fastball and able to get not just the strikeout, but anticipate with the leadoff from the preparation before that he was going to go again. Perfectly executed between pitcher and catcher to be able to set that out two by far, especially with scoring position. Opportunities today we've seen for the Monarchs to have runners in scoring position today. So that is huge for sure by far for O'Brien and the Green Giants, especially in what is currently a shutout for him.
Look at the division realignment for this season here in the Great Lakes Collegiate Baseball League. There you look at the Green Giants are with Lima Locos, Grand Lake Mariners, Saginaw Sugar Beets, Muskegon Clippers, Lake Erie Monarchs, and the Irish Hills Leprechauns. Three new teams, Lima, Grand Lake, and Saginaw Sugar Beets. And then, of course, we go to the Southern Division. You've got the Galleon Graders, Licking County Settlers, some interesting names here, Cincinnati Steam, Xenia Scouts, the Richmond Jazz, Southern Ohio Copperheads, and the Hamilton Joes. So that's a look at the division realignment for this season. And Justin, I expect you to remember it.
Yeah.
No pressure.
No pressure whatsoever. And last season, I believe there was 3 divisions as well, going down to the two-division system here. So interested to see how everyone plays out in this realignment for this upcoming season. A lot of challenging teams for sure in the Green Giants division. That's for sure.
I should mention last season, you know, the Green Giants had a great year. First year in the league, finished second in the division, won a game in the playoffs. We're ranked 29th in the country, actually between the two countries, the U.S. and Canada, out of 150 teams. Had an outstanding season for a first year.
It was absolutely an outstanding season, especially with the inaugural year, to be able to have that kind of strength out from the beginning, have a roster that you did, have a manager like you do with to be able to hit the ground.
And a hit batsman, that's Phipps. So he'll go to first. So Gianni Tomasi, who is 1 for 1 with a double, with Phipps going to first base on the hit batsman. It's a night.
Yeah, a lot of tight plays on the inside, tight pitches, I should say, on the inside.
So we've had 2 box, 3 hit batsmen. Out stealing, at least once.
A lot of interesting.
Ball is low. It's 1-0 now. The count to Tomasi. First baseman Harrison Jones on deck for the Green Giants. Runner at first. Nobody away here in the bottom of the fifth. Glad you're along here. Here from Lacassa Park in Tecumseh, Ontario. Bill Kelso along with Justin Prince. Phipps might go. Keep an eye on him. Swung off and fouled there by Tomasi. 1-1 the count to Tomasi. What do we got here? I'm not sure what happened there. What would they call that? Did he get hit? Did he get hit? I'm not sure what the...
That's a confusing...
The only thing I think of is he got hit or it was interference at the plate. That's the only thing I can think of. I'm not sure. Nevertheless, the Green Giants have a runner at first and second. I'm not sure how to score that. They didn't score it a hit. As you can see on the scoreboard out there, Justin, was it catcher interference or was it hit batsman? We're going to have to find out because I don't know how to score that, quite frankly. Nevertheless, it's first and second with nobody away for the Green Giants, and quite frankly, it's a mystery to me why he's at first base.
I'm kind of confused too. The only thing I could think of is if it hit the fingers of the hand on the swing, maybe? I don't know.
I just really don't know. Or was it interference? What was it scored?
A CO.
I'm not sure what that is. So we're going to have to find out about that one. So we've had some different occurrences here this evening, and this is one of them. Apologize, folks. Not sure what the ruling is, and we haven't heard officially. We just know it's not a hit, obviously, because it was fouled away. This one's fouled away as well. Count is 0-2 now to Harrison Jones with runners at first and second and nobody away. For now, I'm saying hit by a pitch. I can't say even being interference because the ball went foul, not fair. So I don't know. I really don't know. We're going to have to find out. Apologize for the indecisiveness, but we just don't know at this time. Again, runners at first and second with nobody away inside, and it's sliced foul to the right side of the field, out of play. Count remains 0-2 to Jones. So, nevertheless, it's two runners aboard, nobody away. Here in the Green Giant fifth, looking to pad their lead of 3-0. And the pitch to Jones. Fouls it off, good rip, but he followed off the screen. It's still 0-2. Jones officially 0 for 1 tonight. He also has a sacrifice and a fly to left. Has had a couple good rips. Let's see what he can do here with runners aboard. It is getting darker here at the ballpark as we're settling into the evening. The 0-2 pitch, curveball up high, 1-2. That was a curveball that didn't curve.
Wouldn't that technically be a knuckleball of sorts?
Well, it stayed up high. 1-2 the count to Jones. And the pitch is low and away. It's a wild pitch. Runners will advance to second and third. No chance for the catcher on the play. Runners now second and third with nobody out. Count at 2-2. Things continue to unfold here at the old ballpark here in Tecumseh. Boy, we've had a bit of everything here tonight. Hey, the only thing we haven't had is a home run. Just saying.
We haven't had a mascot run on the field. Or
Here's the pitch, low and away, 3-2. So it's 3-2 to Jones, second and third. Inning has become a long inning. Striking out, however, is Jones. One away here in the fifth, and they'll bring up Gavin Homer, the second baseman, with runners still at second and third. Homer is 0 for 1 officially. He has walked. Like to cash a couple runners aboard. Homer will be followed by the catcher, Alex Crump. One away here in the fifth. Pitch is low and away, 1-0. 1-0 to Homer. And the 1-0 swung on and hit into center field. Shallow. Runner coming in to score. He will score. Standing up. Sacrifice fly to center field from Homer. Gets the RBI and the run. And the Giants now take a 4-0 lead on the sac fly to center. Alex Crump, the catcher, will bat with 2 away here in the 5th, and the Green Giants lead at 4-0. They haven't had a hit yet this inning. They've only had 2 hits all game, but they lead 4-0.
I mean, sometimes that's the way it flows. Get some lucky plays, get some sac flies together, draw some walks.
Well, when you get the walks and the hit batsmen, those are recipes for disaster. Up the middle, slow roller, charged by the second baseman. Quick throw to first. Did he get him? Yes, he did. Out at first base. Green Giants not happy with the call, but nevertheless a good play by the second baseman to get Crump out. Look at this on the replay.
Yeah,
did he get him?
Let's
see.
At this on the bounce. Bit of a slowish throw. Oh, it looks like he was safe.
Yeah, in our view there, it looks like it was safe. Nevertheless, the Green Giants get a run, and it's 4-0 at the end of 5. And let's talk now, or send it down over to Aaron Sanders. Has somebody. Aaron, take.
All right, gentlemen, joining me right now, a well-known figure here at St. Clair College, Ron Segan. And Ron, fantastic game so far, but let's talk about what you learned from the Green Giants the first year. What did you learn from it, and how are you implementing all those lessons into this second year?
It's you're right. First year was a big learning year in terms of attracting talent, recruiting. A little easier this time around because the name was recognized and known. For an expansion team, we had reasonable success last year. So just from that point of view and the game logistics, it's a little smoother this year.
What's new about this Green Giants this year, aside from the roster, of course?
The roster's the thing, because what everybody's talking about is where's so-and-so from last year, but the reality of collegiate summer baseball is a new group of guys every year. So that's what's new, and a lot more student interns from the college, and at the end of the day, it's about our sports and management students getting experience, game operations, basically running the ball club.
There's a lot of changes around the league this year. There's 2 divisions. Talk about that, and how does that factor for the Green Giants?
Big improvement. You'll see more teams. There's a lot of ball games, 42 ball games in 60 days. And in the single division play, you started to see teams 6 and 7 times. But now you're going to see teams as far away as Cincinnati, Lima, Ohio, and the diversity of the schedule will be a plus.
It's incredible, too. Now we know Lacassa Park is a family-friendly environment. I mean, what else do the whole league and basically the viewers got to know about this Green Giant squad outside from the roster?
Well, Lacassa Park's old-school baseball. I mean, there's people here from 2 years old to 92 years old. Not a great day weather-wise, and the crowd's been really, really good. So it's summertime, the baseball's in the air, and it's Lacassa Park. What else could you ask for?
Yeah, nothing more, because the Green Giants are on their way to go for a 3-1 record. Terrific set of guys, and it's even in the model too. New team, but same model. You guys came close last year, no question about it.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's going to be difficult this year, but you got a coaching staff led by Dave Cooper and Bernie LeBute. You can sit back and just watch them go to work. They're as good as they come. So it'll be tough, but it'll be fun, and we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Thank you, Ron, for your time. Enjoy the rest of your game. Bye-bye. Bill and JP, we're going back up to you.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Ron. And we're here in the top half of the 6th inning, and the batter is Zach Schwarzenberger. Pitch is swung on, hit softly. Third baseman cuts it off. Throw to first, and he gets him. Great play by the third baseman. Brady Dorn with the play. Schwarzenberger is out. 5-3, and there's 1 away in the 6th. And it'll bring up Kelby Weiler. Weiler is 0 for 1, and he has walked one away here in the Monarchs' 6th. Still looking for their first run of the night. Green Giants lead it 4-0 here at Lacassa Park in Tecumseh. Bill Kelso, Justin Prince, curveball gets away. It's 1-0, the count. The curveball got away from O'Brien. O'Brien with 6 strikeouts on the night.
Yeah, and he's continuing to gather up more and more strikes. We remember started off with 8 of the first 13 pitches with balls, and now he's got 44 strikes, 32 balls. Really turned things around.
1-1 the count to Weiler. Jordan Nwagu is on deck for the Monarchs. 1 out. 1 away again here in the 6th. The pitch swung on and fouled back. Count is 1-2 to Weiler. O'Brien with the pitch. Curveball, he got him. 7th strikeout of the night for O'Brien as he gets Weiler. 2nd time of the night, too. Actually, it's the first time he got Weiler. Nwagu, who has struck out twice, now will face O'Brien. But O'Brien has 7 Ks on the night.
Yeah, he's just cruising at this point, having perfect location for a majority of the time with the batters, able to get them to swing, just timing it up right, and now has a chance to keep it up now. We're already 2 out.
And the first pitch fouled off by Nwagu. 0-1 to Nwagu. He's a big guy, 6'3", 235, right-handed batter. The Monarchs left fielder tonight, as mentioned earlier, has struck out twice. Curveball is swung on and hit into right field, backing up and making the play. An easy grab for the right fielder of the Green Giants. That was O'Nelia. No runs and no hits and no errors. And the score as we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Green Giants lead it 4-0. And Justin, your thoughts so far?
So far, it's been, in the case of O'Brien, after having that 1 walk at the start, he's really settled down. Had a couple more walks since then, had a hit batter or 2. But right now, really keeping this Monarchs team at bay. Reminder, they don't even have a hit recorded yet on the score sheet either. So he is currently having a very near perfect pitching performance.
I've avoided saying that, by the way, Justin.
Of course, for obvious reasons. But still,
you know what I'm saying.
He's absolutely cruising right
You're
now
right.
at
He
this
has been.
point.
It's been a masterful performance, especially since the early goings in the first inning. And that was just the very early goings. But since about the second batter, he's been pretty darn good.
Exactly. Got it. Things calm down, getting the right location he needs to be able to get players to swing. In that case, able in the last batter, in fact, that was what the batter was waiting for much of the game to be able to, but got in the perfect spot to get the fly out. It's continuing to go on here in a 4-0 ball game here.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Tommy Sacco will lead things off for the Green Giants here in the 6th. One of our sponsors, Tommy's Barbecue on Erie Street here in Windsor. Tommy'sBarbecue.com, and I understand they serve up great ribs. Dom's there all the time, but yes, they serve up great ribs. So we want to thank them for being one of our sponsors here on Green Giants Baseball. There's a panoramic view of the ballpark. That's a good view. That's a great view, in fact.
Yeah, beautiful view to see what's going on right from the backstop fence.
Kudos to the camera people on that one. That's a great view.
Yeah,
so Sacco will lead things off for the Green Giants in their portion of the 6th inning. As we're getting Close to 2/3 to the completion of this ball game, and at times it has drawn on. Sacco will step up to the plate. Officially 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. He'll be followed by Mossy and then Dorn here in the Green Giants 6th. Quiet, the crowd's a little quiet as we get set to start the bottom half of the 6th inning. Count now 0-2 on Sacco.
It looks like a new pitcher on the mound.
That's a left-hander too. Good pitch and he got him. So the third pitcher of the night. We catch who that is? Anyways, we'll give the name for you. We weren't told who it was, but it's a left-handed pitcher.
Yeah, that is Fincher. That is now on the mound, I believe, now for the Monarchs. That was
Sacco.
a perfect way to be able to just get it right immediately, a strikeout.
That's his 4th strike pitch in a row, this time to Mossy. It's the left-hander. Wearing number 13. Jonathan Fincher is the pitcher on the mound, the third pitcher, the left-hander. So far he's thrown 5 straight strikes. It's the first ball he has thrown. One and 2 the count to Mossy. Got him. Second strikeout of the inning for Fincher. Brady Dorn, the third baseman, will step up. He's 0 for 2 on the night. There's a walk and an RBI. Two away here. 1 ball to Dorn here in the Green Giants 6th inning. Here's the pitch. It's low and away, 2-0. 2-0 to Dorn. Green Giants looking for the first runner on base in this inning. Fincher has pitched well. That's up high, now 3-0. First time he has been behind a batter.
Yeah, a lot of heat to start off these pitches this time.
And the 3-0 is in for a strike. It's 3-1. Pretty fluid pitcher.
Yeah, I like the form.
Deceptive speed.
Mm-hmm.
And the pitch, he walked him up high. So Dorn gets a pass. It's a walk. So Matthew Ornelia, 0 for 3 on the night. 2 strikeouts and grounded into a double play. Left-handed batter against the left-handed pitcher. 1 on with 2 away here in the Green Giants 6th inning. First pitch fouled off. Good rip by O'Nelia. DH Matt Phipps waits on deck. Should O'Nelia do something here in the Green Giants 6th? Darkness has officially descended upon us there, Justin, here at the park.
It's starting to get very dark now at the 9 o'clock point at this point.
Runner at first, 2 away. And the pitch. Curveball is up high. It's 2-1. 2-1 the count to O'Nelia. Dorn is at first. Giants lead by 4. And it's fouled off. It's now 2-2. 2-2. Now the count on O'Nelia. Despite the fact that Green Giants lead at 4-0, there have been only 2 hits this game. Just saying.
Still
and we're in the 6th. That pitch is low. It's now 3-2. So 3-2 with the count on O'Neillia.
I mean, when it comes to just 2 hits, again, I've said this a couple times in different ways, basically. You get the runs where they may come, and that's what exactly they've been doing.
Runner goes. It's hit into right field pretty deep, but it's caught on the run. The right fielder, Andrew Dyke, makes the catch. No runs, no hits, and no errors. And the score at the end of 6, the Green Giants lead at 4-0. We'll come back with more right after this.
Windsor started a tradition way back of giving us great barbecue north of the border, and you can taste that tradition when you come to Tommy's Barbecue. Dive into Tommy's rotisserie-style ribs and chicken, along with the crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, and the original hot and sweet sauces. Plus all those amazing desserts like Black Forest cake and strawberry cheesecake. Taste the tradition and so much more at Tommy's Barbecue, 999 Erie Street East. See you there, Windsor.
I am Nadia Comunich for the best in local programming. Watch WeTV.
We are back here at the ballpark at Lacassa in Tecumseh, Ontario. There's one of the shows that we have. We're talking with Bronte and Hannah. New topic every week. Should be interesting. Looking forward to watching them every week here on WeTV. Another nice look at the ballpark as we get set to start the top half of the 7th inning. Khalib Bellegarde. So Khalib Bellegarde will lead off. He is the DH. He'll followed by Slattery and then Goudreau here in the Monarchs 7th. Still looking for their first run of the night. Don't say it. O'Brien still on the mound for the Green Giants. And his first pitch of the inning is a pitch that's swung on and hit into left field. It's pretty deep. It's going way back at the fence, and it is off the bottom of the fence. It's a stand-up double. That ball kept drifting and drifting, and it's the first hit of the night for the Monarchs, and they now have a runner on second base with a double by Bellegarde. Look at this on the replay. Got a lot of it.
Yeah, nice swing there, and the outfielder was near there, but just wasn't expecting to drift as much back behind him there. That is going to get him on base and already going for a steal.
And he's at third base, and he is out. Gets caught going to third base. Bellegarde out at third. Wow, that's a big play here in the 7th inning. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Monarchs may live to regret that one. Nobody out at third base, going to third, trying to catch the Green Giants napping, and they weren't napping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pitching for a strike, 0-1 now the count to Casey Slattery. Boy, oh boy. We have seen a bit of everything here tonight. First hit of the night, too, for the Monarchs, and it was a double off the bottom part of the fence, and he gets thrown out at third base before the play even starts.
I'm not sure what the decision was to try and go for that already early on. That was the first solid contact he had. You could have got a rally from it. Now you have nobody on base.
Pitches outside and low. It's 1-2. The count now to Slattery. One and two, the count to Slattery. One away here in the 7th. O'Brien deals. Swung on and hit down the left field line, but not having any room as the third baseman who went after it. That was Dorn out of play. Count remains 1-2.
Yeah, a few players already in the bullpen at this point, too, getting ready to potentially come in after
They're
the
heating
hit.
up in the St. Clair pen. O'Brien working here in the 7th, and here is the pitch. It's low, 2-2. 2-2, the count to Slattery. O'Brien sits and deals. Got him. Strike 3 call. I think that's his 8th of the night, I believe. 7 or 8.
I believe so too. He keeps on chugging at this point, even now with the hit on the board. Just again continuing to have the right location he needs to, a mix of slow and fast.
That is the 8th strikeout. Just confirmed it.
He just keep on chugging and keep on throwing strikes. Already 54 strikes thrown today. Just 34 balls now. Just really limited the balls after the first inning now at this point.
A new batter, number 40, is batting now for. So Goudreau is not batting. It's number 40 who is batting for the Monarchs. We'll catch that one for you. That was just announced. The new batter here with 2 away here. Sean O'Keefe is the batter. So O'Keefe bats for Goudreau here in the 7th. 1-0 the count to O'Keefe. Here's the 1-0. It's low, 2-0. 2-0 to O'Keefe. Top of the 7th, if you've just joined us. Green Giants lead it 4-0. Here's the 2-0. 3-0. 3-0 to O'Keefe. O'Brien has walked 2 on the night. Also has a hit batsman to his credit and has given up 1 hit. And that was this inning. O'Keefe pretty big at 6'4", 235. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 3-1. 3-1 to Sean O'Keefe. And the pitch is swung on and hit down the right field line. It's fair ball. Could be extra bases. Going to second base. O'Keefe the throw, and he is going to be safe. A sliding double for O'Keefe, the second hit of the night for the Monarchs. And coming up to the plate is number 28, and that's another new batter, 28 for the Monarchs. Coming into the game, and Dave Cooper is making a pitching change. I think he signaled for a pitching change here in the top of the 7th. That was a look at the replay on that solid hit. Keegan Watson is now batting. He'll bat for Andrew Dyke here. And O'Brien pitches 6 2/3 and only allowed 2 hits. The runner at second is his responsibility, however, but at this juncture he did not allow a run in his 6 2/3. 2 walks, a hit batsman, and 8 strikeouts. A nice performance for Gage O'Brien, and the St. Clair Green Giants fans let him know that he did pitch a pretty good game.
That was a really good game, in fact, for him.
So now pitching for St. Clair is number 33.
Yeah, that's Chris Latta, I believe that is.
Chris Latta.
Yeah, 1.1 in a third inning of appearances, just 1 allowed hit so far in the season after the first series of the season.
So Chris Latta pitching in relief of Gage O'Brien here in the bottom of the top of the 7th inning with 2 away.
Yeah, see the stats now on your screen of exactly that here. 9. Okay, those numbers are off for the win and losses and saves for sure. But he's had a decent start to the season with the 1 strikeout. Just the 1 allowed hit in 1 1/3 innings of pitching appearances so far in this one. 2 games appeared in so far. We'll see what he can do here in this ball game. There we go now, as now you see it up on your screen.
It's a look at Chris Latta. Tall right-hander. Trying to put out a little bit of a fire here in the Monarchs' 7th inning. They've had both their hits in this game are in this inning, 2 doubles. So they have a runner at second base when Latta is ready, and he's ready now. And he is going to face Keegan Watson, who is batting, as we mentioned, for Andrew Dyke. Top of the 7th, 2 out, 1 on. Green Giants still lead by 4. Boy, that's a marvelous shot that they just showed again there on the screen. This venerable old ballpark here in Tecumseh. This park, Justin, is older than you and me.
It's a park with a lot of character, especially with the nice scene here. Again, the panorama, being able to see as well with the shot, the shifts you can see from the field. Great camera angle and a great field.
Here's a pitch by Latta. It's up high, 1-0. 1-0 to Watson. Latta coming on here in the 7th. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Watson way ahead. It's 1-1. 1-1 to Watson. And the 1-1 curveball that's in for a strike. 1-2. Good pitch by Latta. Looks like he's setting up Watson. Let's see. Here's the pitch. It's low. 2-2. 2-2 to Watson.
Needs to be something lower down in the zone to prevent a possible fly.
And the pitch. Oh, just missed. It's 3-2. Boy, he wanted that one. That was close.
Yeah,
3-2 the count to Watson. Runner at second. Latta delivers. It's low and away. Ball 4. He walked him. So Watson gets a walk. It's first and second with 2 away, and he'll bring up number 3, the third baseman, Alex Lambo. Lambo is 0 for 1 officially. Walked his last time up. Was caught stealing as well. First pitch to Lambo. Up high, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. It's outside, 2-0.
Already a 6 ball, and since coming into the game here, has to get back reeled in here, especially again with the man in scoring position.
And the 2-0. Swing and a miss. It's 2-1. 2-1 the count to Lambo. Bobby Head is on deck for the Monarchs. Should Lambo do something here in his bat? And the 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss again. It's 2-2. So 2-2 the count on Alex Lambo. Latta sets and deals. Got him. Strike 3. And that is the end of the top of the 7th inning. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors. And the scores we go with the bottom of the 7th inning. Justin Prince, it's 4-0 St. Clair, and the Green Giants got themselves a mini jam.
Yeah, this has been a really entertaining game so far by far. What we've seen, the Green Giants are continuing to get momentum in terms of scoring. And the pitching continues to keep on clicking here into the 7th inning stretch.
Yes, they are doing the 7th inning stretch. My biggest fear is if I stand up, I won't get back down again. So I think I'll remain what I'm doing. So get a look at some of the crowd here, albeit briefly. There's a look at the stadium. Finch, the left-hander, will still be on the mound as we get set to start the bottom half of the 7th inning for the Green Giants. They still lead by 4, despite only having 2 hits on the night. Another one of our shows, We Talk Money, a new episode every week with Robert Gignac here on We TV. Again, We Talk Money. There's a new episode shown every week with Mr. Robert Gignac.
And now catching for the Monarchs, number 40, Sean.
So O'Keefe remains in the game. It's in the outfield. Actually, he's behind the plate, so O'Keefe will catch. He had a double when he pinched hit, so he'll catch for the Monarchs as O'Keefe. Batters for the Green Giants here. Phipps, Tomasi, and Harrison Jones are the scheduled hitters here for the Green Giants in their bottom half of the 7th inning with a 4-run lead.
The bottom of the 7th for your Giants.
They still have the 2 hits as well. So I think right now they have a lot of insurance in terms of the hits, in terms of the runs really, I should say. Right now, whatever you get from here on out, it's just going to be that little bit of extra, a little bit more confidence in terms of the scoring you've seen all season.
See what they can do against this left-hander who finished strong in the 6th inning for the Monarchs. Strike call on Phipps, a swing and a miss. It's 0-1 to Phipps. Here's the pitch, outside 1-1. 1-1 count to Phipps. Tomasi is waiting on deck for the Green Giants. Here's the 1-1. It's swung on and hit down the right field line, but it's going to drift out of play. Out towards the tent. Out there where the food and beverages are served. I guess we can call that the concessions, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
But I've noticed with Fincher, he has a very quick release, as in goes very fast.
Changeup is low. It's now 2-2. 2-2 the count to Phipps. Phipps down the right side, but easy play in right field though for the right fielder. That was Andy Dyke who made the play.
The center fielder, number 20, Giants, Tomasi.
So Phipps flies out to right. He's 0 for 3 on the night, and he'll bring up Tomasi, who has doubled tonight. Has walked and has been hit by a pitch. So he's officially 1 for 1. Also has a stolen base. Lefty against a lefty. Try to drag a bunt down the third baseline. It goes foul. 0-1 count to Tomasi. Crowd is thinned out a bit here as we get into the latter stages of this game. Hasn't really gotten much cooler. Did it for a bit. Now it's tapered off. Wind has died down a bit. There's another foul ball that's sliced to the left side. 0-2 the count on Tomasi. I like this guy's swing. Here's the pitch. Up high and a little wild, but nevertheless it's 1-2. The count on Tomasi. Fincher throws hard. Got him. Caught Tomasi looking. 2 away here in the Green Giant. 7th, and he'll bring up the first baseman, Harrison Jones. Jones officially 0 for 2 on the night. He struck out his last time up. Has had a sacrifice. Giants, as we mentioned, lead 4-0 here in the 7th. Good rip, but he fouls it back to the screen. It's 0-1. Despite a 4-0 game, both teams only have 2 hits. Has been a light hitting affair here in this one. Count now 1-1. Here on Jones. Here's the 1-1. Strike 2, inside corner. 1-2 to Jones. Fincher works fast. And the 1-2. Did he go around? Let's see. No, he did not. It's now 2-2. They checked at first base. Umpire said no. 2-2, 2 outs. Fincher delivers. Inside 3-2. Jones gets on. Gavin Homer will come to the plate for the Green Giants. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and hit pretty hard into center field, but just walking it back and making an easy grab the center fielder. That was Schwarzenberger, and at the end of 7, the Green Giants lead this one 4-0. We'll be back with more baseball right after this.
I learn by doing. I learn by reacting to a situation. St. Clair puts me directly into my industry. I'm dealing with real patients, real life situations. It's not just theory. It's not book work anymore.
I choose to take control of my future and my path to St. Clair College. I choose to be here.
It's new, it's fresh, it's innovative, it's WeTV, Windsor Essex Television, and you can watch it anywhere. www.we-tv.ca is the place to be. If it's sports, entertainment, or community events, WeTV has what you're looking for. The people, places, and faces of our community are front and center on WeTV. Check out www.we-tv.ca for what's being webcast live. WeTV, we got you covered.
We are back here at Lacassa Park in Tecumseh, Ontario, Canada. Bill Kelso along with Justin Prince, Aaron Sanders, and the gang here at Lacassa Park again with the Green Giants leading 4-0. Look at the next 5 games on the St. Clair Green Giants sked. We're back here tomorrow afternoon against the same Lake Erie Monarchs at 3:05 start. And then Tuesday we're on the road in Hamilton against the Hamilton Joes on the 12th and the 13th. And back here next Thursday and Friday against the Muskegon Clippers. Again here Thursday and Friday. 2 home games, but that's their schedule for the next 5 games, Justin.
Yep.
I expect to see you here.
I definitely will be here, of course. But pretty good schedules wait to start off this season for sure for the Green Giants, as that's going to be ruled as a ball.
Batting for the Monarchs is number 12. That's Bobby Head. Head's 0 for 2. Struck out his last time up. Counts 1-1 as the pitcher Latta remains in the game. Chris Latta. And the pitch is swung on and popped up at a play. Count is 1-2. The count now to Bobby Head. There's a curveball up high, 2-2. 2-2 the count to Bobby Head. And the pitch swung on and fouled off again. Good rip. Hanging in tough his head against Latta. On deck is the center fielder, Zach Schwarzenberger. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 call. Got him on a curve. Strikeout. Second strikeout for Latta. And it's going to bring up the center fielder, Zach Schwarzenberger. Schwarzenberger has 16 letters to his last name. That might be a reason why the teams don't have names on the back of their jerseys. That could be a Taylor's nightmare there, Justin. Yeah. Just kidding. That's a lot of letters to a person's last name. 16 letters to his last name.
Yeah, definitely a lot of letters, I'll have to say.
Zach Schwarzenberger. The left-handed batter against the right-handed pitcher. It's up high. It's 2-0. Monarchs have another player on the team. Has 14 letters to his last name. It hasn't played yet tonight. We may see him tomorrow. So I'll let the viewers know tomorrow. Here's the pitch. In for a strike. It's 2-1. 2-1 to Schwarzenberger. Top of the 8th. Green Giants lead by 4. Schwarzenberger is a switch hitter, but batting left here at this at bat. Another pitch that was, I thought it was low, but nevertheless, it's 2-2.
A lot of inside of the
inside,
plate
yeah,
pitches.
Exactly. Pitching the inside portion of the plate.
Try not to really give them any chance to hit anything. Quality contact.
Here's the 2-2. Got him. Boy, he froze the batter on that one. It's his 3rd consecutive strikeout for Latta. 2 away here in the 8th.
Samsung smartphone left behind at the beer tent. You're missing your Samsung phone. It's up here in the press box. Prove that you can get into it.
At this point, he's just absolutely painting the inside part of the plate and the inside part of the zone every single pitch, it seems.
Calby Whaler fouls it back off the screen. 0-1 the count. 2 away here in the 8th. And Latta has really settled down.
Yeah, he settled down after the startle.
Has 3 consecutive strikeouts now. There's a curveball, chopped the 3rd. Make that the pitcher, long for the 1st. Did he get him? Yes! Monarchs not happy about the call. Pitcher made the play. Great play by Latta. Look at this. Is he out? We'll let the viewers be the judge. He is, he looks safe to me. From my view, it looks safe, but just saying. Nevertheless, Latta pitches out of the inning. Looks like he beat that one out.
Yeah, that was a very close play.
Well, that was close.
Within half a step at the very least, of course, in a 4-0 ball game at this point. Still 2 hits apiece. Monarchs, though, of course, have 2 errors to their credit as well in this ball game. So at this point, Green Giants are in a decent shape. If they can get any extra runs they can, I think, here in the bottom of the 8th, it will definitely really help them just lock this thing up for the rest of the night here.
A new pitcher. It's a left-hander. Is it the same one? Number 13 is pitching.
Yeah, it's still the same pitcher, I believe.
Same pitcher. Okay, that's Fincher. Is still pitching here for the Monarchs here in the 8th inning. Green Giants trying to win their first home game of the season in their home opener to start the home portion of their schedule in winning fashion. Batting for the
and when
you can see, you get a look at Facebook Live. You can catch us there on We Now, www.we-tv.ca. And to promote your event on We Now, contact us at Susan at WeTV.ca.
It's a good way, of course, to be able to get your name out there and promote whatever you need be with We Now for sure. Be sure to reach out and continue to get yourself there. But turning quickly to the mound, of course, very quick we've seen in terms of the pitches. Maybe 15 seconds between each pitch with the fastball.
Gavin Homer is the batter for the Green Giants. Homer is 0 for 1 officially, has a sacrifice and an RBI to his credit, has also walked. Played a solid game at second. Here's the 1-0, and it's now 2-0. 2-0 to Homer. He'll be followed by Crump and then Sacco here in the Green Giant 8th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Two and one, the count to Homer. And the 2-1. It's low. 3-1. 3-1 to Homer.
Starting to get a bit not as controlled here.
Swing and a miss, 3-2. So the count now 3-2 against Gavin Homer. And the 3-2 on the way, and just off the end of the bat goes foul. Count remains 3-2. Three-two pitch on the way. Got him. Called out on strikes is Homer. One out here in the 8th, and it'll bring up the catcher, Alex Crump. Crump is 0 for 1 officially, has walked twice, has a stolen base to his credit. Ground out to second his last time up. Here's the first pitch to Crump. It's a strike, 0-1-1. And the 0-1. Strike 2.
2-check swings, just about half swings really. Just getting them to bite on those lower pitches at this point.
0-2 the count. Swung on and fouled off. Bit of a rip that time. Count remains 0-2. 0-2 to Crump. On deck is the shortstop, Tommy Sacco. Fincher delivers. It's low, 1-2. The 1-2 on Crump. Swung on and fouled it. A little bit of tip. Catcher couldn't hold on. Count remains 1-2. One and two to Alex Crump, and in the pitch. Curveball is fouled down the left field line. Hanging in there is Crump.
Yeah, a few foul pitches in the past couple pitches here. Foul balls, really, I should say. He's trying as hard as he can keep this alive.
Up high, 2-2. Crump's not a big guy for a catcher. And the 2-2 on the way. Outside, it's 3-2. So he works the count to 3-2 on the lefty, the left-handed pitcher.
All right, 8 pitches into the count, too.
Swing and a miss, he got him. Second strikeout of the inning for Fincher, who has pitched over very well. And now he'll take on Tommy Sacco, the Green Giant shortstop here in the bottom of the 8th inning with 2 away. 2 outs, nobody on. Sacco against Fincher. Slow curveball in for a strike. 0-1 to Sacco. One and one. Now the count on Sacco. Fincher deals. Strike is not called. It's 2-1. That was a good pitch.
Yeah, now a tight inside pitch there.
Here's the 2-1. Up high, 3-1. So Sacco has worked the count to 3-1 against Fincher. Fincher, who has struck out his last 4 batters. A pop-up, but it's going to drift out of play. Not far from us, Justin, just down the ways to our right. And the count is now 3-2 to Tommy Sacco.
They have a pitcher warming up in the bullpen too, potentially.
And the pitch got him. Strike 3 call on Sacco. He strike out the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. And the score at the end of 8. The Green Giants go to the 9th with a 4-0 lead. We'll be back right after this.
Did you know that the most severe injuries in our region are motor vehicle crashes? 65% of road fatalities last year were directly the result of distracted driving. 90% of injuries arriving in our emergency rooms are preventable. Our message to you this summer is, put down the phone. Just drive. Let's work together to keep our trauma stretchers empty.
Hi, I'm Luke Wilson of Detroit Lions. For the best local sports programming, make sure to tune in to WeTV.
We are back here at Lacassa Park, and the new pitcher for the Green Giants to pitch the 9th inning is Jorge Murillo. He's wearing number 32, so Murillo is the pitcher for the Green Giants. Thanks for that, Justin. As we get set to start the 9th inning, top of the 9th innings.
Coming in just to try and seal this thing off at this point, especially with it being basically a combined shutout with a 4-0 score, just trying to get these last 3 batters down to be able to seal things off for the first victory at home.
Jordan Awugu is the batter here in the top part of the 9th inning for the Lake Erie Monarchs. Monarchs on the night, 2 hits. No errors, but no runs. The Green Giants have 2 hits, 4 runs, and no errors. And now lead 4-0 here. Oh, he's a sidearmer, Murillo, coming from the side. Gets a strike. First pitch is strike. On the offerings of Jorge Murillo. Curveball in for a strike. 0-2. Certainly has a peculiar form. Oh, and 2 the count. Here's the 0-2. Just missed 1 and 2. The 1-2 pitch. Curveball, did he get him? Nope. Almost. 2 and 2. Boy, he was tempted.
Yeah, just able to pull it back in time before getting halfway around on the swing.
2 and 2 the count. It's in the Wago. And Murillo deals. It's swung on and popped out to the outfield, hovering under it. The center fielder has called everybody off. He makes the grab, an easy play. That's Tecumseh with the out.
First baseman number 44, Slattery.
The batter will bring up, it's not Slattery, it's somebody else. Slattery is, it's number 6 batting. Slattery is the 3rd batter in the lineup. So we have another batter batting for Bellegarde. So it's number 6 who is batting now for Lake Erie, Robert Bell. And the count on Bell is 2-0. Two auto to Bell. Chop towards first, but it goes foul. It's 2-1. On deck is the first baseman, Slattery. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Green Giants lead it 4-0. has picked up now. Died down for a couple innings. Now it's picked up here in the ninth. There's a little chopper. First baseman Jones, he's going to flip it to the pitcher, and making the play is Murillo. First, so it's 3-1 if you're scoring. 2 away here in the ninth. And it'll bring up the first baseman Slattery. 0 for 3 in the night, 2 strikeouts and a fly out to center. 4-0 the Green Giants here in their home opener. First pitch is outside, 1-0 to Slattery from Murillo. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball to second. This should be the ball game. A flip over to first, and that's it. The Green Giants win it. Homer with a flip to Jones at first, and the Green Giants win it 4-0 here against the Monarchs. For the Giants, 2 runs, 4 runs, 2 hits, and no errors. For the Monarchs, no runs and 2 hits along with no errors. And the final score of this one, 4-0 Green Giants. Justin, comments?
It was definitely a game where you've seen just about everything. Good pitching from O'Brien especially. Times where you've seen balks and much more. It was a game where if you're a fan of everything, you got to see that here. St. Clair Green Giants on top, 4-0 over the Lake Erie Monarchs here on WeTV.
We'll be back with a post-game report right after these words.
A staggering 40% of all majorly injured patients in Windsor-Essex are impaired by alcohol or marijuana. When you go out, it is your responsibility to make plans for a sober ride home. Designate a sober driver, call a taxi, or use public transit. The choice is yours. Drive sober, get home safe. Or the next ride you get might not be taking you home.
Let's face it, finding the right career for me is really tough. How can I know my own strengths and reflect my true self to potential employers? I want a career, not just a job.
How can I discover my true self? That's the question every job seeker should be asking before they begin their search. Welcome to Career Streams, the largest private career counseling company in southwestern Ontario.
Through our unique objective testing process, we coach you into discovering aptitudes and skills that reflect your true self.
We listen and guide you along the way so you can realize your true potential. With over 20 years of one-on-one career counseling experience, we're here to help.
Invest in yourself for a brighter future. Contact Career Streams Resources today. Take that first step towards career success. 4-0 the final score as the Green Giants take care of business over the Lake Erie Monarchs. And the player of the game, the pitcher, Gage O'Brien. And Gage, terrific game for you first off. I mean, talk us through how you were pitching today and, what were the nerves like for your first home game here?
It was pretty nerve-wracking. We got a crowd coming in, but, got it done. I just had a mix of 3 good pitches and just decided to throw strikes and get it done. So.
What is it about this Green Giants team that's been spurring on? I mean, one game before, you only allowed 1 run, and today you allowed nothing.
Pitching staff, we got guys who can just fly on the bases, and we can hit. It's awesome pitching behind, run support.
It's all said and done. I mean, tomorrow you guys go up against the Lake Erie Monarchs once again. What's going to be the key there in addition to these great players?
Another day of throwing strikes and hitting the baseball.
All right, thank you, Gage. All the best to you guys. Well, you see it right there. Pitcher Gage O'Brien, the player of the game as the Green Giants go up to 3-1 in the standings. 4-0 is the final score, and we invite you to tune in tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. where the Lake Erie Monarchs and the St. Clair Green Giants will do battle once again right here at Lacassa Park. So for all of us here, we thank you for watching. Until tomorrow afternoon, this be Aaron Sanders saying so long from the town of Tecumseh.